He's finally here. Beast Gohan has been added to Dragon Ball FighterZ thanks to the hard work of some of the most talented modders I've ever seen. Now, if you're a very perceptive Dragon Ball FighterZ fan, you might be wondering, didn't they already do Beast Gohan? But I promise you, when you see the quality of this mod, you will both A, understand why it's exciting that they did him again, and B, be very depressed that Dragon Ball FighterZ does not receive any more DLC characters. In this video, after I check out the character, I also did like a mini interview. It was pretty casual with the creators behind this mod just to pick their brain about it. But first things first, I want to play the character. Look at him, dude. He's crazy. The art, I always say this with these mods, but the art is really good. Normally, I would say they match fighters a little bit better, but I actually like the fact that this one stands out. It's not that it's different from the style, it's that it's intentionally more menacing. Bro looks like the boss character, and I like that for this. Now I'm gonna back out because I actually don't want to see him here though. Now I was talking a little bit to Waffle Time and he said specifically they had to invent new technology. I'm gonna interview them in this video, but right now I'm gonna just let their work do the talking. Oh my god, that is a tail.
Tell you what, if you're willing to surrender, I'm willing to let you live.
That is DLC quality, bro. It's still going? Damn, that is more than DLC quality. That was crazy. That was insane. Baby going, bro. Do you see who you're talking to, dog? Now, I've not practiced at all, so. Oh my God, look at all the, there's gonna be a ton of just new stuff. Oh, that felt like weighty. Wait, why can't I jump? All right, let me just do his auto combo. Oh, it's like a Trunks Blitz? That's sick. That's sick. It'd be cooler if I could land it though. Wait, maybe they based off the BoJack movie. Oh, I still don't know any of his moves. Like I need to learn all that. Do I want to see his level 3 right now? Nah, I can't. Maybe in training mode I will. Oh no, wait, I have to do it now. Bro, you made me do it now. No, I messed up. I'm gonna let him live. No, I'm not. I want to see the outro. I'll see the level 3 later. What?
Huh?
What?
Whew. That could have gone either way.
What? What? That animation was clean. I see you, bro. Bro was in the studio. Who did the animation? That was bro, you need a job, bro. You don't need to be making bro, you need a job. Y'all need a job. You realize that? This is great. Bro, look at how good that picture looks. These mod videos are the only time where go get employed is not an insult. I actually need bro to go get a job. Like what? Look at this animation. It's gonna be so hard to skip these. It's too good. It's too good. I'll skip it though. I'll skip it because like, I can't even watch it. It just made, now it's making me sad. Whoa, 2H in the air is a teleport? No, wait, what did I do? 3H? What the hell did I do? What was that? Just Beast Gohan talking through the controller? Do I have a DP? Whoa, that was sick. The art, bro, they are getting a lot of mileage out of the arm raise animation, and I am enjoying it. Do I have a key blast? I have like the Gohan burst cannon. All right, what's my level 1? Oh, that was sick. You get like a punch, bro. It's just modders doing the work. And how is Dragon Ball FighterZ still the greatest Dragon Ball game of all time? I'm trying to figure out how I do that. Can you not beat me, bro? Like this is getting embarrassing. Oh no, what? I really just wanted to show off his lose quote there. Everyone, I'm so sorry. That's really cool. All right, now let's show off the actual good stuff, bro. This is insane. I gotta show somebody, bro. I'm like 3 seconds away from giving a hey all you people like musical number, bro. Like this is crazy. Okay, talk to him. He has a counter. No way. Yo, hit me real quick.
Okay then, guess it's
what? Damn! What? No way! That would have been, if this was official, that would have been my favorite move of all time. I would have been going on a try something-esque run with this shit, bro. Look at how good that looks. The Cell Max kick. Oh my God, this game is crazy. I was told by Waffle that I should fight the hard CPU, and then he told me I might see some good stuff. I'm not sure if he meant like actually they hit something, but this is crazy, bro. Damn, that is sick. Wait, let me see my level 1, Goku. Let me see my level 1. There it is. Come on. What do we got? Oh, elbow drop. That was cool, dude. This is like actually good anime. This is crazy. Why couldn't this be real? Why couldn't this be real? This might be, without a doubt, and I'm trying not to have bias, but I think it's impossible for me. But this might be the best mod for any game I've ever seen. Just like, let me just glaze it while this cool intro plays, but like the animations, the gameplay ideas here, which admittedly I haven't explored a lot, but just the animation alone, the animation, the model, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, nah, it's the best mod I've ever seen. All right, let me just see if I can't get a little bit of... Oh! What can you get after that? I was just having a little fun with him. Oh my God. Why can't this be real, dog? I want to go online and grind Beast Gohan games, bro. I want to see what people come up with. Also, why is Bot Goku like actually beating me up? No way. Look at that pose. He was just spinning there. What backflip? Damn! This guy is nuts. This guy is nuts. That's got to be a level 5. That's got to be a level 5. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like it begged a little more. That was so goddamn good. Why? This video is just gonna be me saying, why couldn't this be real? Why couldn't this be real? It's starting to piss me off, dude. I'm starting to get pissed. I'm starting to get pissed that this shit isn't by Arxis, bro. Like, what the hell? Why would Bandai not want to promote their movie by dropping Beast Gohan and FighterZ and just making this guy a boss character, bro? All right, hold on. Is this a level 2? There's so much I want to see. Okay, then. Guess it's my turn. That's the counterweight. Why can't it be real? Beast release? That's sick. Beast release. That's cool. Demon Flirt. Wrath of the Awakened Beast. Wall in the air. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's got an in the air command grab. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. It is. I knew it was a level 2. I told you it was a level 2. I knew it was, bro. What does it do? I told you. I could tell. I could tell. Oh no, Special Beam Cannon is just a level 3 though. I was right. I mean, I was wrong. Sorry. I felt like it was begging the question, dude.
It's everything I've got.
This is so sick.
Special Beam Cannon!
That is crazy. And then, oh dude, the level 2 is so, oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Masenko's performable in the air? Oh, I didn't. That's sick. Dude, look at the way this spins him. Elegant ass spin. I'm just awestruck right now. This is insane. Can I like, oh my God, that is so saucy. I don't know why I like that so much. You just hit him away, vanish him. Can I just, oh. Come on. Why can't this be real? Why not? Why can't it be real, bro? Because I would have too much fun. Is that why it can't be real? I'm so sad. All right, I'm gonna go fight. I'm gonna go fight against the bot, like he said. What did Waffle Time Cat say? Will be available. Also, definitely let the beast go on CPU run wild. You might find something secret RC hid in the moveset. What? Bro, so I knew he was like laying something in there. What do you mean? What do you mean might, bro? Do you like really know who I am, dog? Because I will be here. All right, bro. Let me info display. Just get this shit off my screen, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the bot up. All right, there you go, bro. What do you got? I'm gonna be here all day. Oh, the beast has what? He's got his iconic beast tags. Nah, y'all need a job. You need a job today. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. What? This is the greatest mod of all time. Holy shit, dude. That was fucking crazy. He has his... Nah, I need to interview these guys right now.
RC basically came to me and he said he's going to revamp Beast Gohan, right? I don't think he was thinking about anything crazy, but he wanted to make the render himself because he was broke at the time. And and so I Master Oogwayed him a little bit. check that out in the DM. That's the OG render that RC did the brunt of the work for, and it's looking pretty good.
I'm seeing that. I like that. That looks good.
So anyways, we threw that in the trash can, and then we worked on the intro.
I think it might have been the level 2. I can't remember. There might have been some small move stuff.
Yeah. Nobody knows this, but like when you put animation in for the game that's not like cinematic, you literally have to just like guess and check like camera coordinates and shit. I think that process took RC like 3 days. It was so tedious because every time you change the value, it's like you're not working in 3D space. You're working in fucking like Arc System Works fake space.
We did that for 2 things, I think, right? Or was it just the...
Yeah,
oh, we did it for the counter.
Counter.
Yeah.
You actually animated that first, and then I looked at it and said, I put my hand on your shoulder, and I said, hand me the one file. And man, I'm not giving Dotto any room to talk. This poor guy.
No. This is what I wanted to hear, bro. I'm trying to hear the behind the scenes because I'm looking at the video now on the screen. But like,
I remember we worked out the fucking properties for the counter move because I thought, wouldn't it be sick if that fucking kick was like the movie where it pushed into him and pushed?
That was
like
a good, the counter was really fucking nice. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Like that was a good one. I was like, all right, bro.
There was a lot of work done on that to make it go as far as it did. And RC had to, because you can talk about that, RC. How was it unpacking UI Goku's 5H?
So, well, the thing was, I definitely did spaghetti code. I worked with the old Beast counter, and I basically re-implemented it as the new counter. And it originally, the physics came from UI's 5H, and I basically just tweaked that into the original Beast Gohan counter from the original Beast Gohan mod. It ended up working somehow. I was definitely ready to just take the whole thing apart and just start from scratch, but it somehow eventually worked out.
Yeah, speaking of from scratch, like how some of this stuff feels insanely just from the ground up new. Like a lot of the animation obviously is like just fucking just made, which by the way, I think that might have been my favorite part. Like some of the animation, the intros and outros, that shit was DLC quality. I'm gonna just say it. All right, fuck my question. I'm skipping to this one because I just thought about it. When did y'all add the Beast Axe? The Beast Axe?
Oh my god, that was my idea. I added it partway through, and
wasn't it because you wanted to? Because I was way behind.
You were working on the intro. That's right. And I was like, I'm gonna kill some time. I'm just gonna add something, and then I ripped the model for the Beast Axe, and I'm like, I'm putting it in. I'm making it work. This is gonna be fun to make a Secret Super. Everyone's gonna like it.
And then it was a pain in the ass because you have to do UVs on a fucking axe from Fortnite.
Yeah.
It looked good though.
Thank you. I had some issues with it starting out, but I made it work. It was just like
because I needed time. Yeah, actually, that intro he's talking about, I deleted that shit too. This is where we get into the new tech I was talking about in DMs.
Yeah, you said some new tech was developed to make this even possible.
Yeah, there was 2 things happening. 1, I couldn't control the camera, so I was like kind of frustrated. And 2, my workflow for animation was kind of unrefined at this point. I got so much better animation because of this mod. There's a couple things, I'll get into that when we get later. Basically, RC came across this random ass plugin on like GitHub or something. He said, Waffle, I think we might have hope for custom cameras. And the next weeks after that, we just fucking looked at like Cell's intro and tried to reverse engineer how they do cameras and shit in the assets. And when we got that shit working in game, I think it was the outro. That was the first thing we did, RC, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was the outro. Yeah.
Yeah. I whipped up like just a classy 3D animation, nothing crazy. And seeing that in game was fucking amazing. And that gave me the passion to go in and make that intro. And the level 3. Just kidding.
Well, kind of actually.
Well, we did a little bit of that. We can talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So for the level 3, building on what Waffle said, actually the level 3 basically it's almost a pull from Xenoverse 2. They did really good with Xenoverse 2, so I decided, hey, I'm just gonna use that one. I don't see anything of what I didn't like about theirs, so I took it and I put it in like the ArcSys format, and Waffle cleaned up the face animation.
I was just looking at the Xenoverse one. I was like, yeah, I can see the similarities now a little bit.
Yeah. It's like the camera is basically a direct rip. The only thing I did was just make it like ArcSys. It's really weird how they do things, but I made it work. It definitely it fits. It fits for you wouldn't think so.
And work it did, bro. I was like, oh damn, it looked good. Especially like again, all the little animation touches here, like the little backflip he does before he does it, or you know, like all that shit was good. I didn't actually, I didn't even think about that. That would be Yamcha's backflip. See, this is what
there's a lot of reused stuff. Like the Rekka, that's also Xenoverse. I
Yes.
think we just cleaned up the poses in Blender.
Yep, that's pretty much exactly it. Yeah.
Do y'all have a particular animation or movement in the mod, or just a part of the mod that you think stands out as like something that you're like, yeah, that's probably my favorite part of it?
Got to be the intro, right?
The flying away is really cool.
I think yes, dude. That was also sick.
So that's funny. We actually, if you think about the movie for a sec, just use your imagination. There's a shot in the movie where Gohan is standing on this rock and you're kind of looking up at him, and it's like a slow rotating shot. We wanted to put that in, but you can't put the camera beneath the ground because you're gonna see under the ground.
It clips.
So
It looks really weird.
it was a stroke of genius. It was like just put everybody in the air. And that's actually, I want to show you this. I want to put this in the group DM here. This is a new part of my workflow that let me animate the camera without breaking my brain. Basically what I did is I did the camera animation and used a ball to place Gohan, like theoretically, before I did any of the character animation. And that's different from the outro. In the outro, I did all of the character animation before I did any camera animation. So I didn't know what the final result was going to look like when I was animating Gohan. The intro is the opposite. I knew what the final result would look like before I animated Gohan. And I think that's the reason that the outro looks kind of like 3D-ish, but the intro started to look more like Arc System Works.
Yeah,
so
I like that. The outro definitely did have more of a superhero feely vibe, like almost like movie-like you're saying, like 3D. Both were sick. By the way, my favorite like little animation piece, little touch from the Beast release. Like anytime you guys have Gohan throw his arms up, I was like, damn, that is a really sick cut.
Yeah, that pose is sick.
It was also waffle.
Yeah, and that's my favorite pose that Gohan does. Is like when he powers up, he goes like fucking up like that. So I knew I had to put that in the intro.
I could tell one of y'all on the team liked it, because clearly this motherfucker throws his arms up every time he gets a chance. I'm like, yeah, that looks good. I guess my last like thing I wonder, because I'm really bad at this. So in all of my videos covering mods, I never get to do the crazy cool stuff. But how much do you think about like the fighting game aspect, like what this character is going to be able to do, how they're going to string it along? One move that the whole time my video as I'm playing it, I'm like, damn, why can't this shit be real? Because I want to grind this online. What would it be? I guess like 6H, like the backwards heavy that teleports you midair.
Yep.
That was like super sick. So what thought process goes into like what this character is going to be able to do in terms of fighting game strength?
Honestly, I kind of just go through animations and I see what I like, I put it in, and then I honestly just kind of do most things on the fly. It sounds a little silly, but I have a document that I put together that has like the list of the references, where I got the moves from, and what they're supposed to do. And it's mostly for me, but I'm definitely okay with sharing it. It just has like a general thought process of what I'm thinking when I'm working on everything. Yeah, I just kind of work on it on the fly. And a big thing too is I'll put in something in the game and I'll test it out. And if I see, and I do a ton of labbing for the characters before I even think about putting it out. And if I see something that looks like I want it to work, I'll change the move to make it so it can work the way I vision. So I need to see it to.
Damn, that's a strength a lot of players wish they could have. You're laughing and you're like, damn, I wish that worked. All right, I guess I'll make it work.
Exactly.
You would not believe the amount of times RC shows up in DMs saying, dude, I think this character is like a one-frame Link. And I said, yeah, man, you probably put that there.
Dude, this character's broken. What the fuck? So another thing that I'm looking through your document now. One thing that came through very strong, and that gameplay element of things just working, I think it shows up nice. Obviously, I'm coming at it from a scrub perspective, but the crumple, you have it move notes crumple on 5LL. I really like, yes, I like the way they fucking spin, and then you can just make shit happen off that. And also shit just connects like pretty smooth.
It's actually a completely custom move property. I had to do a couple very weird things. It actually uses animation that every character has in the game, but it goes unused. Like the end of the spin where they land and recover, that is completely unused. So I was able to get that together with one of my friends, Broskar. He's the one that actually did the morph mod.
I just did a video on that.
He actually helped me out with some of the properties of that move, and It's entirely completely custom. It's not something that looks like it was structured by ArcSys, because they usually have maybe one line of code to tell the game, hey, use this move property. While now it sort of just directs to a whole just string of the animation and the hit stun, so it's like a completely custom move property.
Yeah, it definitely stuck out to me. As soon as I hit it, I laughed because it just I'm like, damn, this guy. Because as you're going through the auto combo, I think it is that second punch too. It shakes the screen. It's super heavy, and then they spin around. I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
The inspiration for the move was actually from Soul Bad Guy's Close Slash. How he does a gut punch and the opponent kind of stumbles back. If you hit them really quickly, they stay airborne. If you wait a little bit, then they stay grounded. That was the inspiration behind it.
I like that. Nah, it definitely came across. I was having fun with this character as soon as I started. Basically as soon as I started, I just got progressively more and more pissed that I couldn't just jump online and grind this out on ranked, watching combos come in over Twitter.
I do know though, I see you always on you do Parsec. You don't actually need to do Parsec if you don't want. You can actually play if they have the same mods installed, you can play with anyone.
Yeah, that's something I just recently learned with Sparking Zero. I was like, oh, I guess a lot of mods do work online nowadays. I'm coming at this from a perspective. Damn, if I go online, I'm gonna get banned. They're gonna take me out.
You can't get banned.
Fighters.
At least not from this.
Yeah, no, there ain't nobody left in the offices, gang. Well, I appreciate you said Waffle. You say you had a more behind the scene video coming out.
Yeah, just for fun,
But yeah, just let me know, bro, because people need to see it. People need to see it, bro. I'm trying to one, I want to watch it, but two, I'm trying to plug it, bro. People need to go check that out. I ain't got too much more to ask. I just want to say, best mod probably in all of gaming that I've played. It was very good, very official. I'm just gonna go back to playing it now. That's all I got.
Hey, they're gonna
appreciate it.
They're gonna hire us, and then we'll make no more mods ever again.
I'll get in front of it now. I definitely said it in my video. I was like, usually it's an insult, but these motherfuckers need jobs, bro. You guys need to get employed. I was like, this is not an insult this time. Go get a job. What the fuck? It was so good, bro. It was awesome. It was awesome.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, you be easy, gentlemen. Appreciate the time.
Of course.
Well, now that we know so much more, I have such a... Bro, sometimes, as a consumer, you just do something, you're like, wow, this is really cool. And then you learn how much work went into it. Now I just got even more respect. It's the first time I've ever done something like that on this channel. But, sometimes, bro, with a track record like that, with performance, I had to know how it was made. So I just want to hop into some arcade, play a little Beast Gohan. I'll probably end the video. Super informal video. This is literally just me being jealous. I'm jealous of the timeline where this is all official, where RC and Waffle work at ArcSys and they made it. Just get them, bro. Make the two. Just ArcSys, Bandai. If you see this, let them get in the studio by themselves, bro. Let them pick out a few of their friends. Make the work go. Let's just get these guys jobs. Let's get it started. Oh, it spends half a bar. I didn't even bring that up. The EX add-on in the corner is cool. Oh, I thought that was about a combo. Let them see my Beast Gohan in rank, bro. Don't see me at Evo. I also think just the general modding has gotten a lot better since the original Beast Gohan. The original Beast Gohan was awesome, but this one, the moves flow a little better in my opinion. It's a little less, I could also be saying this because I remember the original Beast Gohan being more complex, I guess I'll say. It felt like a higher tier character, but this one feels super approachable and still has cool stuff that I think would be fun to see higher tier caliber players mess around with. See, this outro, like I was saying in the interview, this looks so superhero. Also, full bias, if superhero looked like this, I don't know. Yeah, superhero looked good. All right, it looked great. But if it had this look, might be the best movie of all time. I kind of want to just come back and do a versus video with him now, actually fight somebody. I didn't have anything lined up like that. I kind of thought I'd just get my yucks in, but I want to hit one more. Let me hit one more counter, at least. At least let me hit one more. No! 18, please! 18, please, don't do this. The game's not going to let me be happy. No, you... Why? Why? Well, I'll end the video on that because just like how I feel now, I'll never be happy, bro. Fighters should have went on forever. Fighters should have went on forever. Shout out to the guys behind this mod again, man. This is really something special. Expect me to be back. I will be back playing this character again in a versus match video. I'm upset that it's not today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and again, please check out the mod. Go retweet on Twitter. Go check out their behind the scenes video whenever Waffle drops it. Yeah, nothing else to say there. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.